Welcome back to Suladan Plays Dark Souls Daughters of Ash. This time the microphone is working. There was a few minutes prior to this of me making my way down here that I then glanced over at the audio mixer and saw there's no microphone. Yeah, I accidentally did a thing. But yes, now you can hear me. And now we fight Quelaag. And I also swapped shields. I mentioned this, but you couldn't hear it. And basically, this shield has 75% fire resistance. Thank you. I'm gonna be keeping my shield up preferably. I didn't know I could avoid you by being underneath you. I've never tried to be underneath. You just gotta be wary of her leg stomp and explosion. And magma. Wow. I feel like the game devs missed something there. All these years I never realized I could just walk right up into her and avoid the sword. I mean, assuming the explosion doesn't happen. I'm just gonna back away so I could get a feel for where the magma was, because I lost track of it. Okay, that would have hurt. I always loved the way the legs actually moved on this boss's model. A lot of bosses I've seen, not specifically spiders, but you know, dragons and quadrupedal enemies, you'll just see the model rotate and the feet slide along the ground. So it's a nice touch that this one, yeah, like that. But it's a nice touch that at least sometimes it has animations for its legs actually moving. I recently noticed that if you stare straight down and rotate, you just stare at your player's feet gliding. Yeah, that's one I don't want to be underneath you for. If memory serves, Duke's Dear Freya has an attack like that too. Of course, it's a giant spider as well, so I would expect some similar tactics. You know, minus the fire. It's much more of a laser spider. Yeah, I can no longer rotate under you from this position. There's a wall in my way, and I'd rather than not be. So yeah, this made this fight a lot easier, realizing I could just get under you. Hi, Quelaag. Yes, that will still hurt. Yeah, I know you were curious, but still. Walking into it, well, I mean, it didn't kill us, so... I'm gonna stick with the Grass Crest shield for a bit. Since I'm wearing some heavier armor so that I can have poise, I need a lighter shield to offset that. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and do a thing that, you know, you normally wouldn't know, but... Oh. Well, I've been lied to. I have been lied to. Man, as far as I knew, you had to have heavy gauntlets on in order to ring the bell. That was one of the 2 mechanics listed in the Daughters of Ash mechanic change page. That and the fact that you lose 25% of your... 20/25%, I can't remember the exact number. Basically, when you're not hollowed, you don't have full health. Which... in the base Dark Souls 1, there's no max health change. But it said you had to have on a pair of heavy gauntlets in order to ring the bell. And that's also how I found out about the fact that many of the heavy gauntlets give you plus 80 to your attack rating. So I guess we're just gonna come down here. And it just occurred to me, since I don't have the ring, I couldn't get that as a starting gift, then I can't talk to Quelaag? There should be a bonfire over here at least. Hey, Angie. Angie, give me the bonfire. I want the bonfire. Don't
oh dear. What have we here? Are you a new servant? But you have no eggs. Ah, no matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
Thank you. Bonfire. Yes, bonfire. Much thanks. Move, Angie. I know they're heavy, but you can scoot faster. Scoot. Hello. I'll just be over here leveling up. Do not mind me. Oh, yes. I'm gonna go ahead and push strength up to 40. You know, why not? Also gonna wander over here. I spent so long trying to get through this thinking it was a door. It's not. You will find Kirk's body there if you get him to invade you all 3 times, though. I'm gonna go ahead and enter a covenant. Ooh, pyromancy. Ah, wait, you're a pyromancer, dude. I can get a glove from you. Hi, Angie, my friend.
To dedicate yourself to our fair lady, then
I'd rather get a
make
glove.
available whatever you require. If you need something,
A glove.
ask me first.
A glove. Can I has glove?
There is no time for I think only. There is nothing to say except you should be prepared to face my wrath.
Oh, Angie. Oh, he knows pyromancies. I wanted him to teach me the, I mean, not to teach me, to give me a pyromancy gauntlet. You know, since the other pyromancer dude just decided to spontaneously die. Oh yeah, this is a shortcut down to Lost Isleth. We can't get down there yet. So I guess we're just gonna push forward. This went much quicker than expected. I didn't expect to just be able to kind of walk into it. How did I never know this all these years? I know you don't. Anyway, me. Huh, another bonfire. This is the bonfire you'd go to if you didn't find that. I can see you from all the way over here. Oh man, what could he have done to change that fight? I do like the change in position so you can actually see him now. And that these guys all seem pretty peaceful now. I guess this is the, you know, only real way to go forward. Oh, decisions, decisions. Good, you're still peaceful. And you're walking back to where you're supposed to be. Perhaps you are going... Yeah, I'm worried that he made this boss fight harder. Like... Up... Wait, was this always here? I don't remember that path specifically. I feel like he changed the map a bit, because I don't remember... Oh, one moment. Sorry about that. Was a phone call I was waiting on, involving the internet being turned back on. Line problems. I'm gonna go this way this time. This area, I don't know whether something... I didn't even see that secondary pathway this time. I don't know. Am I crazy? Yeah, that was right here, wasn't it? No, I don't know anymore. I'm confused. What I was going to say is that the only way I've ever known of to fight him is to go back into... There's a crevice in the wall where you can attack his tentacle. Because, well, there doesn't seem to really be another legitimate way to fight him, but I've never actually gotten to stop and take a look at him, though. Oof. Oof. Is that your rib cage? Sir, you may have a medical condition. Does your insurance cover it? Yeah, he'll get mad when I loot this, which is... I'm gonna have to. What was that? I don't know what he's doing. I can't see, so I'm gonna run into here. Okay, so this is just that same crevice. So yeah, I don't know how the game devs, like, if there's a different way you're supposed to quote-unquote fight him, but this is the only way I've ever known of. What was... I don't have a clue what that was. Fall damage there annoys me, but it's such a faster way to get down here. I'm still processing. Since I've never fought him out in the open, it's very possible he has attacks I've just never seen before, so on this case, I can't really point out the line between... Did somebody follow me through the puzzle? I can't really point out the... Oh, speaking of... No. Yeah. No. I don't know. I'm just gonna... I can't remember if the game started in offline mode or not. I don't really know where the line is between the attacks that he's always naturally had. Or he just one-shots you now. I'm confused. I just wanted my bloodstain for all the, 1,000 souls it was worth. Here we go. Just wanted to guarantee. See, now it's in offline mode. So that's one way to check. Try to use the white sign soapstone. If the use now button is not, like, crossed out, then you're not in offline mode. Which, like I've mentioned before, is important for using Daughters of Ash because it's a modified game. It's mods. You don't want the cheat detection system to erroneously kick you off. The tentacle part I'm used to. It's the weird fire beam thing that I'm puzzling over, whether maybe he added that, but I'm trying to think of a way to put it. I don't know whether the mod dev changed it to make it so that you can't just hide in the cave and smack the tentacle, or whether I'm just doing something wrong. Because Ceaseless Discharge is one of those bosses that there's a lot about him I just, not specifically lore-wise, but a lot mechanically I don't know. So I'm having trouble drawing a line between what is vanilla and what is modified. Since that's the only attack he's pulled so far, I'm thinking that that's legitimately just me not being fast enough. And here it comes! And I survived it that time. So yeah, there's some extra effects on there that wouldn't natively be there. See, normally you run back in here, you get him to attack, and this is literally the only way I've ever known to fight him. You get a couple swings in, you wait for you wait for him to start doing it again. And I'm assuming, like I have all these years, that this is how the game dev intended you to fight Ceaseless Discharge. That he's intended to just be such a massive thing that you've got no other way to fight him. You have to be careful not to, like, stay there for too long. Because, you will die easily. There's a certain animation I keep watching for. He rears back. There it is. If you wait too long, there is an area of effect on that, like just the impact zone. See, I keep standing far enough over that it makes him want to go that way. It honestly wouldn't surprise me. To find out that the game devs intended you to fight him differently. I don't know. This has just always been how I've seen. This is how the person that showed me Dark Souls fought him. This is how... Oh great. I got distracted. This is just how I've always seen him dealt with. So I don't know. I need to quit running. I ran too soon. Yeah, I could probably two-hand swing this. Yeah, that does a lot better. Run. Sorry, Ceaseless. But this has to be done. What's your second phase, mate? Quelos. You know, I like that name better than just Ceaseless Discharge. There's Quelaag, Quelana, an unnamed sister, and then an unnamed brother. Quelos was a nice touch there. You know, the fair lady is technically, as far as I know, not specifically named. I've called her Quelana all these years, but Quelana is actually the pyromancy teacher one. So yeah, now we can go down there. I was about to say, it's gonna make me sad if I don't get any souls out of that. But yeah, okay, Ceaseless Discharge is his same old self. I don't know whether that particle effect may be different. I don't know, like... I'm just gonna put a question mark on this one, whether anything changed in the Ceaseless Discharge fight, aside from the name of his soul. Also, just a minor note, I never noticed that those were hollow. Were these, like, part of an aqueduct? Who knows? For this land was once not beset by lava. That has to do with the, you know, the witch and the chaos flame and all that shenaniganry. So I'm just gonna wander back up here. Not gonna have enough souls for 2 level ups, which is gonna make me sad. So they're all peaceful now. Okay, well, down we go. I mean, otherwise this episode would be far too short. At least explore down there a little bit. Try to get some souls. Try not to die. Contemplate how strange it is to come down here and fight tiny Capra demons before actually fighting the Capra demon. This red haze particle, I don't remember being here. Huh. It would be neat if it was a change. There was also... Hey, you're not supposed to be anywhere near here. I don't want. You have a grab attack. Also, you use acid. You have a lot more health than I expected. And an ability to just one-shot me through my shield. Couldn't do it. I normally don't fight these little, well, these big The lava worms. I mean, if I have pyromancy, I do. Just chuck a few fireballs at them. They're fire resistant, but still. Resistant is not immune. You know what? It occurs to me, I don't have to deal with them. Also, you can see a dark patch in the ground where they're going to come from. It does make more sense for them to be over here, don't get me wrong. Like, thematically, that interests me. Doesn't mean I want to fight them, but, you know, thematically. Long story short, Kirk will invade here. I forgot that I don't just use a humanity. I have to come back here, reverse haul. And then if I'm gonna do that, I may as well go ahead and kindle too. Whoa, leg. What was... Okay. He's excited. His leg just went every direction except down. Anyway. Let's see if I can... No, that's way too far. Maybe! Oh, if not for the humanity, I wouldn't have been so worried. I do like that he moved the worms here, like it's more creatively pleasing. It worries me though, is where did he put the Capradines? Where did he put the Cappies? And the mini Taroses and the, you know, the generic demony things that are normally... Oh hi, you're not normally anywhere near here. Why did you... Why do you have more health? Why do you have more health? No. Who told you you could have more health? I mean, it's nice, given they're deeper in here, they must be stronger, but, you know. Okay, Kirk, where you at? You're not normally down here. I see spooter legs. I guess Kirk ain't down here. Stop surviving my attacks. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that thing. That... Are you what makes that noise? Yeah, that's an I'm not messing with it. It unnerves me slightly. It makes the noise that the poison darts make, though. Is that... Nah. I don't know. I was gonna plunge attack on him, but I don't know who he is and what else could be down there. I thought it was Habel for a moment. Dude, what are you? Unable to roll, that's what. Stop. Just stop trying to fat roll. You're embarrassing yourself, man. I don't have a clue. Oh good, you won't mess with me on the staircase. I'm at a loss for words for that. Where's the little gargoyles? I'm used to gargoyles that don't stay put. There should be a bonfire over here too. Why am I not surprised that there's not? You left the bonfire, like 2 bonfires right there next to each other at, you know, past Quelaag, but you couldn't have taken one of those and put one here? Would have made too much sense. Would have been too easy. No, I'm not actually upset, I'm just Some of the bonfire placement changes have been quite difficulty-inducing. Oh, hi. Were you stuck? You weren't coded to be down there. This is a death wish, but let's go over here. Oh, what I did. Oh, I do not like... There's an ember over there. On the other hand, I'd be risking 11,000 souls. You know, normally what you would do is chuck pyromancies at them. You know, if not for the fact that the pyromancer committed suicide. I still think that that placement was a bad idea. I'm going to continue to think that that placement was a bad idea. Calm yourself. Hi. Oh, I ain't dealing. Okay, well, nothing up there. And there went some durability, and since... Yeah, one thing I really loved in Dark Souls 2 was the addition of the fact that when you just rested at a bonfire, your stuff repaired. Because of the manual repair wasn't hugely helpful. There's normally a boss in here. Oh, you got rid of the boss. Thank you. I mean, you added gargoyles, but at least their placement there makes a bit more sense. Now we're back in Zinish. Oh, hi. You know, oh, I hear 2 sets of Capra footsteps, hoof steps, whatever. Why? Why, terrain? Why? Okay, he's just as confused as I am. I think they're all confused. You've got a gargoyle over there breathing fire at stuff, and 2 Capra demons chasing me. Some of this I'm not dealing with. Can you guess which some of it? Oh, good. Oh, wait, I can roll with this? Okay, why am I not just doing this then? I will fight exactly one of you. You're trying to back away, but you got stuck. I didn't ask for 2 of you. I ain't dealing with 2 of you. I also never noticed they have 4 eyes. And that they glow. I love the glow. I wonder, and this may be far-reaching, I wonder if there was any Pyramid Head inspiration in the design of these goobers. The skull is kind of pyramid-ish, but the way that they drag their weapons around. I'm not fighting both of you. I don't care. I'm fighting both of you at the same time, I should say. And second swing. That's how you jump attack. Bigger weapon, littler brain. Oh, so delightful. Wait, I need to go down there, don't I? Yeah. I mean, I'd rather go to the... Boom! I survived. survived. I'm not gonna survive long because of that. But if memory serves, it'll kill me if I try to run. But it has a leg. It has a leg. Oh, never mind. I thought it just had a one-shot grab attack. I don't know. I've never really gone near it. They creep me out. Why is Cappy down here? Cappy. Oh, I've got to get to a certain level in that covenant before that door opens anyway. And I'm not pouring a bunch of humanities into that right this minute. Cappy, no! Yeah, I've got to put like 30 humanities into it. And then this door will open. And then that'll let me go to the next spot, which is how I must do the... Look, I'm gonna assume by now that you know Dark Souls 1. I gotta go through there, kill the Sunlight Magus so Solaire doesn't, you know, go the way of the crazy birds. I was gonna say go the way of the dodo, but he doesn't technically die, he just goes a bit nutty. And, yeah. So that happens. Well, now that Cappy's out of my way. Oh, that is so nice. Time to play Whack-A-Gargoyle. Whack-A-Gargoyle. But something about that just doesn't sound right. Time to play Whack-A-Mole with the strange gargoyle statue things. They look a little too much like the gargoyles from Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame. Notre Dame, whatever you want to call it. Okay, down here is how we get to Centipedal, and I ain't dealing with Centipedal. I can't deal with him yet. Until I do that Covenant thing. I'm gonna go up these stairs where the elevator should activate, which should, you know, grant me a shortcut. Otherwise, I'd go ahead and pause here. Hi. Clever. I grant you, you've spawned him out of... You've spawned him out of bounds, is what I was gonna say. I grant that you've spawned it out of bounds, but that's a very clever placement. Just by dumb luck that it didn't catch me. What it should have done is shoved me off. Which, I mean, it kinda did, but I mean with it spawning. Well, no, there's a bridge there. We've also established that Kirk isn't here, so... You know, without the Taurus demons here, though, you can really just appreciate how beautiful the terrain is. You usually run through here so quick because of all the Taurus demons, so I haven't gotten to properly appreciate it. We're trying to just aggro one of them. Don't tell the other. Hi, Mr. Pivotty. Oh, thank you. You were merciful and put my bloodstain on the side that I could benefit from. Haha! Yay, an egg remover. I kept hitting the wrong button. I was trying to roll that whole time. There we go. Okay, there's an item down there and I want it, but I'm not doing that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the bonfire. So, we've made a fair bit of progress today. I mean, if you count just the fact that I took down 2 bosses, but I mean, generally they're pretty quick to fall by themselves anyway. I mean, you know, one after the other there anyway. So, we are going to put a level into string. And I'm gonna go ahead and pause here. If you would like to see more Dark Souls 1, I'm now doing end cards, so, you know, down in that corner is the previous Dark Souls, and down in that corner, YouTube's trying to figure out what best video to advertise to you. And then in that corner, we have a little YouTube subscription link thing. And I would have the Patreon link, but it requires me to become a YouTube partnership member thing in order to put links, which also requires me to have monetization enabled, and we're not to that point. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.